Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing and Tour Reviews. In this video, you guys, we're going to take a look at the Vevor PA200 440-pound electric hoist. Let's do it. All right, so I've been wanting an electric hoist for a long time, and let me show you. This is my setup right now, and let me tell you, it works, but it's a pain in the butt. I bought this. It's a manual, and it's very, very slow, as you can see. I forget what they call that. I forget what kind of gear drive they call that. So there's a certain name for it, but it's very slow. And the reason that I want this is we have one of these 14-gallon gas caddies for our lawnmowers, and I let it hang. And by doing that, it allows it to flow down real easy. You don't have to sit and pump it because it's basically, if you have it like in the bed of your truck, you have to pump the handle over and over and over and over to create a vacuum to make it work. We've always just hung it from this, and it fills the tractors right up just like you're at a gas station, which is awesome. But the problem with this right here is, for one, I hate dealing with that thing because every time I pull my truck in here, I got to turn that thing down to get this hook down because the gas caddy 14 gallons is approximately 86 pounds. Yes, it's under 90 pounds. I can lift it, no big deal. I lift it out of my truck, put it down, fill it up, put it back in my truck. But when you're trying to hold it above your shoulders to hook it on this hook, it's difficult. And the other issue is when I have my trailer right here, this wire gets in the way. So I always have to find a way to pull it all the way up. And then my great-grandfather built this barn. This is a true pole barn. This is actual telephone poles. He built this, I think, in the late 60s, early 70s. So there's screws and stuff, or nails, I mean, all over the wall. So I'll have to pull it down and pull it over and wrap it around there, and then I still barely clear it with my trailer if I'm not careful. Check this out. Owned by the same family for over 100 years. Hoosier Homestead. This is the new sign there. That's actually not new. It's pretty old, but the old one out front needs to be replaced. But yeah, in this video, we're going to install this right here. This one comes with a wired remote or wireless, which is great. Obviously, the unit itself, you're going to get your mounts. This secondary hook right here is if on a single pull, which just means like this right here, it's 220 pounds. But if you double it by putting this on and you take this hook and you hook it here, you can double it to 440 pounds of capacity. So that's what that hook right there is for. And then it's also going to come with your nuts and bolts for these. You're going to get a small sling, you're going to get a long sling, you're going to get batteries for the remote, and then you're going to get your manual. So in this video, I'm going to get this thing installed. I'm going to go and fill up the gas caddy, which is right here. And we're going to see how easy it is to get this thing lifted up. And then it's just going to hopefully make life just way, way easier for me. Now, if you see this right here, this is what my great-grandfather put up a long time ago because, and I'll show you why, a lot of them have fallen down. You see all the bird poop? The birds sit on there and then they poop. Well, that keeps the poop from falling all the way down. But I'm probably going to take it, I think, from here. We're going to mount it over on this side over here because my outlet is right over here. So I think how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to use my engine hoist chain that I used for the other one. I'm just going to wrap it around the beam like that, and that's going to hold it just fine. It's only pulling up 80, like I said, 86 pounds or so. Let's just say 90 pounds. So it shouldn't be too bad. And I'll try to give you guys a view to at least see me hanging it up there. Okay, so I'm going to try to take this up the ladder. This is not going to be easy to do on my own, but I don't really have any other option. This is the only big ladder that we have. One thing I didn't mention earlier, this is a 110 outlet, so it's pretty easy. Okay, I'm gonna go up one more step, bub. Just hold on to the ladder really good. I hate ladders. So, okay. Here goes nothing. Okay. I think that'll work. It kind of hangs it a little sideways, but because these mounts are not square, like they're not even. I want to go up a little bit more. Just hold on. Okay. And And then just for secondary precautions, let's go ahead and run that one through also. Okay. So now we got it hung up. We're gonna cut the wire for the remote. Oh, not the wire, but the wire tie. Okay, go ahead and take that down. That's plenty long enough to make it to the floor. Okay. And we're not gonna worry about, in this shed, you guys, we're not worried about looks. So I'm gonna take this. Don't pull that too far. No, I'm only saying that because I'm letting go of it. I'm gonna wrap this around. I might be able to use this cord to help make this thing level. No, that's not gonna work either. Yeah, let's just, we're just gonna let the cord hang freely. We're just gonna take it from right there over to there. And I will move this cord later, but just for the purpose of this video, we're gonna test this thing out. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's up there. It's probably 15 foot, would you say? Okay, so what you have to do on this remote is you have to pull this out, pull out and then turn. There you go. Now it will work. So this is up, this is down. So go ahead and control it. Let's go ahead and bring it down. Okay, nice and fast. I mean, that's down here quick. So I'm already there. We can bring it all the way to get the gas can. This is an engine. Stop. Okay, so that'd be plenty far enough, which I'm gonna go get fuel in the gas cans in there. Let's go ahead and take it back up, and I'm gonna show you guys that little bar right there. When it hits it, it automatically stops. It's a brake. So just take it all the way up till it stops on its own, bub. Oop. When it hits it, it's gonna stop on its own. Okay, see, that's a brake right there, which we won't ever take it up that far. And it does have a red LED. I don't know if you guys can see that flashing or not, to let you know that it is powered and it's ready, basically. We're gonna put the batteries in the remote just to test it, but we're not gonna actually use the wireless remote for this, but let's just test it. All right, so we have batteries and remote, which, like I said, we probably won't use this because it gets very, very cold out here. I wanna leave it out here in the batteries and stuff, so we probably won't use it, but just for the purpose of this video. It does have a stop button, a start button, up and a down. Let's hit start. Let's see what it does. Okay, the light on there flashed. Okay, it's coming down. Oh, now it's coming down. And then it's gonna go up. Okay, let's hit stop, and I wanna see, let me zoom in here. I know it's shaky, you guys, I apologize. I hit stop, you see that light flash, it's blinking really quick. Now let's hit on, okay. Let's walk all the way over here. So I am probably 20 feet away. Let's see if it'll work from 20 feet. It does, so it's coming down. And it's gonna go back up. Perfect, let me go fill up that fuel tank. All right, so I'm back. I got 13.92 gallons to make it even $57, which is crazy for fuel for a lawnmower, but anyways. So basically this is how I wanna do it. So back it in to where it's somewhat close, right? And then we're gonna take the short sling that it came with. We're gonna wrap two sides through, both of them through here. And then we're gonna bring them down and pull it like that. And then these are gonna come together just like this. But we're gonna go ahead and lift this up. This is how I always did it before, even though it is heavy. We're gonna go ahead and lift this thing up and get it on the end of the bed of the truck. Now this is gonna be our first try, so we're gonna hope everything goes good, right? So let's go ahead and bring it down. Okay. This should make our life so much easier. That's it right there. One thing I do wanna mention is, here, just a second. I'm not gonna show you guys how to do this because I don't need to do it, but basically what you do, let's go ahead and bring this down a little more. So if you wanna double the capacity, you have to take this apart, right? And the cable is gonna go in here. You take this hook and you hook it on the side of the unit. There's a hole on the side. You hook that in there, which is gonna make this a loop like this, right? And then this is going to sit inside the hoop like that, and that's going to double your capacity. We don't need to do that with this because it's less than 100 pounds. This is 220-pound capacity, supposedly. So let's see what she does. And as you get older, you know, stuff like this makes a big difference. Okay, that ain't gonna work the way we have that set up. Because what it's done, it's actually pulled that motor to the side. So now it won't do anything. It needs to be straight up and down. It still won't. So the chain is not gonna work. So I've got to come up with something different. All right, so here's what I had to do. It doesn't look pretty, but it doesn't matter. I had to go buy some 8-inch screws to put in it. Now, I do have one worry is this whole entire truss shakes a little bit when you stop. So what I'm gonna probably do, I'm not gonna show it in this video, I'm gonna go buy a support brace to put from here to here to help a little bit of that, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. But now we can lift her up and then we can put fuel in the tank's easy. So here we go. That's it. That's as high as we need it to go. It is making me very, very nervous though, because it does make a little bit of noise. But now we can easily fill our fuel tanks and I can easily get it out of the truck without hurting my back also. So yeah, that's gonna work out good. All right, so that's gonna do it for the Vevor 440-pound electric hoist. I'm gonna absolutely love having that. It's gonna make my life a lot easier, which is important as you get older. You know, I'm gonna be 45 this year and not getting any younger. And when you have, you know, 14 gallons of fuel, that can be pretty heavy to try to lift out of a truck or whatever. So just having that assistance is gonna be absolutely awesome. Now, I kind of wish that the bolts that I bought, I had a different picture in mind of how I was gonna do it. So I bought 8-inch bolts. I really only needed 6-inch bolts. So they're a little long. That's why I had to put a 4x4 up there, but that holds it nice and sturdy. I'm gonna put a crossbar across it, a 2x6 across it just to help brace it. I don't think it's gonna do anything. We've lifted that on the other truss many, many times just with a different type of hoist, which didn't really shake anything because it was manual and it barely even moved. So I just wanna be safe. It's probably fine. But I just want to be very safe about it. But hey, I'll put a link in the description of the video where you guys can find this hoist right here that I put in this video. Vevor did send it to me. They've sent me stuff in the past, and they usually give me like a 5% discount code for you guys for you to buy it. And I think it's $97 if you don't have a discount code, which is actually a really, really good price if you start searching around for these electric hoists anywhere for 110 volt. That's a really good price to begin with, and then you'll get a discount. I don't make anything on that. I always tell companies when they say, hey, you know, we're gonna send you this product, we're gonna send you this product, and you're gonna make a certain percentage if you make a video and then people buy and use your code. I tell companies I don't want any kickback at all. Maybe I'm wrong for doing that, I don't know. I'm losing out on money, but I just don't think it's right for me to do that. So when you guys buy, you're buying from them and all the money's going for them. It's none of that money is coming to me. I got the hoist for free when they sent it to me. And that is good enough for me, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fat family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.